Yeah, that thing is my microphone. Again, fresh. Select this one. I actually run a couple races this time instead of just one and done. Uh, Pardon. Hmm. Some of these times are pretty good. I saw what happens if you don't qualify.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap. One more lap. All right, there's the checkered flag.
She started good. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh yeah, nobody gonna be out there with 2 seconds. What am I looking at?
One to go. Next
You're
time
gonna
by.
try
You're on the outside this time.
remembering
Pit
to
road is
adjust our
closed
brake
right now.
bias this time. See if it
The
makes
estimated
any
SOF
difference,
is
but I don't know if it will.
2,160. Tight field today. Look for opportunities. You have 2 additional sets of tyres for this race. Be smooth and have a good run. Your oil temp is getting high.
Which is what happens when I don't pay attention. Thankfully, it did not switch over to the putting it in gear stage. So I had to run into the back of Michael Baber there. Nobody likes that.
Catch start 21, car.
Some idiot does that on the grid.
Dude, I am so sorry. My cat jumped on my lap. Someone opened the door and he got in here and jumped on my lap.
No problem. You just wanted to pet some pussy, eh?
Letter 1, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Oh, pussy, mess with a mine every day.
True that.
Jeez, I'm so sorry. That was fucking stupid,
Had to
man.
go green. Stay focused.
I mean, I left.
Pace car is off. The pace car is off. Be ready. Green, green, green. Outside. Still there. Clear high. The yellow flag is out. Closed. Pit road is closed. Half up 21, car. Half up 10, car. Half up 10, car. Half up 18.
Good job
car.
in not wrecking the car.
Half up 10, car. Half up 21, car.
I got my karma for laughing.
Pit road's open.
Dude, that was the best fake I've ever seen. I was really hoping someone would fall for that one.
Pit road is closed right now.
Honestly, if it would have been 3 laps of green flag, I wouldn't have fallen for it per se, but I'd have got tires.
The last race I was in went green all the way.
Yeah, I'd like to think that by Saturday we could do that.
I think there's a jinx it.
One left to green. Line up on the inside. Catch up. 4 cars. About to go green. Stay focused. The pace car is in. Pace car is off. Green, green, green. You're in the top 10. Car outside. Keep low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear high. The car in T20. Just at the fastest lap. 52.24. Car inside. Still inside. Still inside. Keep back. Flat clear. Still there. The car in T2. Just at the fastest lap. 52.882. Keep high. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Still there, hold your line. Clear. Colour's fine, no damage to report.
Sorry, we're not in there. Get too hard.
All good, man.
Gross.
The leader is running 32.616.
My bad, 21.
All good, buddy. All good. Thank you for letting off.
Coming up on halfway here. The leader is at 32.473. The car on the low side. Clear inside.
If I stay in there, I'm the asshole. That's the shit I cry about the most. I didn't mess up. But I gave him room when he got there. He messes up and he's weaving back and forth trying to make sure I can't take a run. You show people respect and they interpret that as just a free rein to walk all over you. It's probably why I remember his name. A lot of time, guys that race like assholes are the only ones I remember.
7, you can go by. I got wheel damage.
Great job. Here to go. Car outside. Keep low. Outside is clear. Get back in pit. The leader is running 32.856.
I think he's going fun to drive now.
Car outside. Go low. Still there, hold your line. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.1 seconds. Clear up top. You're back in fourth position.
Hey, I hate the way he phrases that. I like the tone he uses. You're back back in fourth position. Like I was just in first last lap? No. I'm up to fourth position.
5 to go. You're going well. Keep at it.
Or at least a good job.
Good win, bud. Got 2 more laps.
The gap is 1.1 seconds.
Yeah, you got the pace at the end there.
There's
race,
the flag.
guys.
It's over.
Yeah, the 12 slowed me down when he crashed into the wall and just held everything up. I lost some time with him. Well, my cat ruined that race for me. I somehow got a meatball with 5 to go, and then I went to pit, and it was only a 4-second optional repair. It was the weirdest thing.
Oh, that's your tire was down to 0.
When he jumped on my lap when I went sideways and hit 4, yeah, screwed something up bad.
Yeah, this was a fun race, but the tires being worn out. I love racing like that.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in. 2, right here.
Oh, my tire was at 1%.
Yeah, I've had ones where I didn't have any damage, but I was overdriving it and burnt my right front out, and it meatballed me. I go down the pits. I have no repairs.
Yeah, that's weird that it, yeah, I don't know. That's strange. That's an odd one.
Yeah, it's as close as they can come to a tire failure for us, I guess.
Yeah, I noticed it started happening like around like lap 15. I started falling back from 5th all the way to last in like 2 laps.
Yeah, for a minute there when I had passed up to 4th, you were still like right on me. I was like, he's still got the pace. I'm going to have to, maybe defend a little bit or let him go if he's really that fast. Next thing I know, it's 2 other guys that are there instead of you.
Yeah, man, it was like a light switch. It just, bam, done. and I fell straight to the back.
Yeah, I wish it gave us live tire wear, because then that would be interesting to look at as that happened, to see where your tire got overheated or too worn to hold on to the speed through the corners.
I'm going to say it was when my cat jumped on my lap there on the pace lap. I accidentally hit the number 4 and went sideways for a minute. I think that really screwed it up.
Yeah, my initial reaction was just, that was hilarious, and then going down into turn 3 on the first lap, the caution was out and I nearly spun out, and then the 23 spun right in front of me and I just about piled into him. So I'm getting on the brakes. I'm like, come on, everybody, please don't hit me.
Gotta love it.
But the 18 almost didn't make it to the end there, because like he had the pace. That's fine. That's good. I can appreciate someone with pace. But he did like, not really a slide job, but he was not clear and he was coming up, or it did that. He got clear, but then off the corner I was coming back and he wasn't clear anymore, and he still was coming up anyway, so I lifted and let him get away with it. But then like 2 laps later he hit the wall, and instead of like returning the respect that I had given him, he's weaving back and forth, preventing me from taking a run to either side. It's like, I should have just let you turn yourself.
Right. Gotta love it when you're respectful and other people don't care.
Yeah, it's like interpreted as like a free ticket to walk all over me and take advantage of me at every instance. So, like, I got brain damage, so it seems like the only people I remember are the people who race me like assholes. So I just keep trying to race everybody fine, and I think, oh, I remember this guy. He must, I must have had a good race with him, and then he races me like an asshole. I'm like, oh, I'm noticing a pattern of the names I remember.
Yeah, there's definitely some names on here I'm like, well, I know I should stay away from this guy, and this guy, just let him go. I don't even fight him anymore.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of times those guys, you can let them go, and the next person will get them for you. Or they'll get themselves. That's the best one.
Usually they end up getting themselves.
But as much as I'm complaining right now, there have been races where people are like, you always take people out on purpose. That's just how you race. It's like, man, he must be using my one-off race as like the baseline of how I run. I had a Draftmaster hero pulling that on me the other day. Like, bro, you pushed me in the middle of the corner and shoved me into this other guy, and then we're saying we need to push to get up back up to the leaders. So I pushed him and he fucking couldn't handle it and spun out, and it's like, you always be wrecking people for position. It's like, bro, you hit me first in the middle of the corner. I hit you on the straightaway and you couldn't handle it. And you were advocating to be pushed. Like, it's not me doing something intentional. It's me following your instructions.
Right? Yeah, some people can't handle the push. I hate getting pushed in the corners. That's not my thing at all.
Like, if I am familiar with the car, like if it's the B car or the truck, I can usually do pretty good with corner pushes as long as they're like squared up and not trying to like be changing lanes while they're hitting me or whatnot. But like the Gen 4 car, like in Draftmaster this week, I'm afraid of that car. But You know, they're pushing me in the corner, I'm fine, and then I see them get a push on the straight, or I'm pushing them on the straight and they lose it. It's like, are we not supposed to push in this car? Because I figured that since it has an actual super speedway variant, that it'd be safer to push.
Yeah, I haven't had luck with that car this week. I got 5 seconds after the green dropped, I got spun like earlier today. That's the only time I've done that one. I don't like those cars at all.
I love them because, like, this car and the truck, you know, the ones that I'm like, I'm pretty good at, are just too easy, and too many people can be, air quotes, good at them. But, like, the Gen 4 and the 87s require you to actually be able to drive and not rely on, like, 10,000 pounds of downforce grip.
That's fair.
I do like them more. I'm not a super speedway fan because they're just, I call them draft master heroes, people who run draft masters all the time and have like 3,000, 3,500 I rating and think they're good. But then when they come out of draft masters, suddenly they're just running the back and take all the positions of people who crash out strategy. Doesn't work outside of draft masters.
I've got a lot of polls on Draft Masters just because of Talladega. But other than that, like, I'm just mediocre. But if I stayed on Draft Master, I guarantee you my stats would show that I'm really good.
Yeah, I feel you there. Because plate racing's a gamble, and when you don't have cautions, the safe bet is to just take it easy and let everyone else crash out, because a lot of times they're going to crash. You know, a bunch of people are going to end up crashing, and then that's just free positions that you don't actually have to put yourself in danger for.
Yeah, it's true. I'm going to see what races I can catch next. Good talking to you, man.
Yep, good. Have a good one. Try and keep your cat out.
God, that made me so mad.
Like, I went back and watched that, and just my reaction, I just immediately start laughing.
Yeah, he jumped on my lap, so I was trying to shoo him off. As I was shooing him off, my hand just so happened to ever so slightly start turning to the left. Yeah, I think that's definitely what happened to my tire there, because he pushed me a good bit on that right side.
Yeah. You have a good one, man. I'll catch you later in another one.
You too, man. Take care.
That was a cool guy. Even though I wanted to give him a harder time for that, I believe him about the cat. Like, sometimes, and you get the feeling someone does something like that, and then they're like, "Oh no, let me blame some outside factor to absolve myself of any responsibility for the way I be driving." But anyway, I was incorrect about being able to run multiple. I was going to run this, but I'm going to have to go get Warren from work. He's got his lunch break, and it's just an hour, so even if I did register and show up late, I'd almost definitely be a couple laps down to start, but then having to take him back to work, I'd have to leave, so we'll not do that. I don't know. I might run some more races when I come, or when that's all sorted and whatnot, but I might also do episode 5 of Oblivion because I'm having fun there. Someone actually came to watch me. I was on like hour 4 of 6 that I did straight, and I had just got tired of talking to myself, so I was like, or not saying anything at all and just making noises, not trying to do any good commentary, because I feel like I said the same 15 things about Oblivion repeatedly in every stream. So it's like I just could keep saying the same things till someone comes in response. But then I got tired of talking. So yeah, it happens. I'll catch you guys on the next one.